All right, welcome back to another exciting episode of Focus on Safety and Well-Being of the Community, Managing Through a Pandemic, partially through communication. I'm Chip Rarick, your City Administrator, Chief Paul Tomasi, to my left, your right. Today is March 12th, and it's 9:30 in the morning. We have a special guest, Teresa Holman, today. Teresa is from one of our sibling agencies, from Carmel Chamber, their leadership program, Leadership Carmel program, and she's going to be the inaugural program. She's also a brand new Carmel-by-the-Sea Rotarian. Welcome to the Rotary of Carmel-by-the-Sea.
Thank you.
Arguably the best Rotary in the world. You'll hear that every week when we meet. Anyway, just a couple of quick notes, then we'll turn to Teresa and then to Chief Tomasi. Special City Council meeting next week on Tuesday the 16th at 4 p.m. We're going to talk about our 5-year financial forecast and the draft capital improvement program and plan for fiscal year 21-22. Should be exciting. Daylight savings time on Sunday, don't forget to spring forward. So Sunday at 12:01 becomes 1:01 a.m., right?
2 a.m.?
Yes.
2 a.m. or midnight?
And then, correct, right, you're right. And then, the state chief, every Monday, they do the COVID stats. They announce the results on Tuesday. So if I were a betting man, I would bet you that we're going to move to the red tier on Wednesday. You want to take me up on a gentle person's bet?
Cup of coffee?
Got it.
All right.
All right. That's what I got. So let's turn to you, Teresa. Tell us what your inaugural program is working on, please.
Yeah, so we are working on a project called the Heart of Carmel. And what that entails is the first inaugural class of Leadership Carmel is introducing a legacy gift to the city. And they're going to be hearts that stand about 52 inches by 52 inches. They're just under 5 feet tall. So the heart itself is about 40 pounds and the base is about 40 pounds. They're removable. They'll be displayed for about 6 to 8 weeks. And it was just our way of giving a gift to the community to show and spread love, because we're in such difficult times right now because of the COVID virus and just being isolated, and we wanted something to kind of break that and bring us together.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm really, we're all just really excited about this. And we're gonna have an auction. We're gonna have an online auction and auction the hearts off, and the proceeds are gonna go to the youth scholarships for, through the Women's Club here in Carmel and
Awesome.
the Carmel Chamber Foundation.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you for having me.
And I know the hearts, I think the locations went to the Planning Commission on Tuesday night, just to ensure that they're placed in areas that are safe.
Yes.
And the community activities, you've been working with Ashley Wright, our amazing community activities and library director, and then Brandon Swanson, our planning director.
Yes.
So we've been through an iterative process with the community, and they'll be up for how many weeks?
6 to 8 weeks.
Right on, right on. Well, it's a wonderful way to emerge from this pandemic. So thank you for doing what you do, and welcome
Thank you
in
so
a lot of
much.
ways. So, all right, Chief.
Thanks, Chip. Great to hear about these ideas
Yeah.
that come up. I think one of the things that we've seen out of the pandemic is these great ideas, the ingenious ways of raising money. Since we can't get together and do auctions and things like that, working for a couple other nonprofits, it's fun to see the ideas that come up, and I think the heart idea is pretty cool. So
Thank you.
hope it goes well. We're working in the city to hopefully reopen at some point.
Yep.
Part of that will be vaccinating staff, and we are working towards that with our fire department and the county. So we'll have more information on that as the weeks go on, but we're getting closer and we're getting there, and you can see in the news that numbers are going down, and as you mentioned, we may be moving into the red tier hopefully soon, so that's exciting. This past week brought a little bit of excitement to town with the shooting of All the Old Knives, an Amazon feature featuring Chris Pine. And I'll start off with an apology to anybody who was inconvenienced for the 3 to 5 minute road closures where we had filming. We got a couple calls, and I do apologize for that. It does disrupt us a little bit.
And how many calls, Chief, did you receive that Gavin Newsom was in town?
A couple. I think they thought maybe Chris Pine, who was dressed a little bit like the governor, was him. But I assure you, as far as I know, the governor wasn't here.
Governor was not here.
Okay. And as always, we continue to support the county and the local agencies in pop-up tents, putting those up for vaccinations. We're still working towards that as more vaccines become available. So all positive. We're moving in the right direction through the pandemic.
Awesome. Thanks for doing what you do.
Thanks.
And just again, one more recognition to all the wonderful community and nonprofit groups, and thank you with Leadership Carmel for joining that club. It's not a select club, anybody can do it, but we've got a very generous community, and I'm grateful for what you guys have chosen to do. So, and we always end this this lovely thing by saying what?
Take
Good.
Sure.
Yeah.
There you go. Take good care.
Bye.